Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today is a very special day for me, for Cameron and I, but especially for me because I've been dreaming of being a mom, of being pregnant for a very long time. And I never thought it would be possible, just because, I'm gonna make a video getting more into detail about that, but I needed to make a video today to let you guys know how I'm feeling today because I'm very emotional. And it's been a year since I found out that I was pregnant, and now I have this beautiful baby boy that means the world to me. And I'm just so happy. I'm so happy after years of me suffering and always feeling like I was never gonna be a mother, feeling like I was never gonna be able to experience being pregnant. That really just, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. It broke my heart feeling like that was never gonna happen for me. Everyone in my family, like all my cousins, everybody, they all had kids, and I was the only one that like hadn't had a kid yet. And I just felt so sad because I wanted that so badly. So when I met Cameron and he gave me some hope, and I started having a lot of faith and knowing that, like, you know what, whenever God wants me to have a child, I'm gonna have a child. And it was so crazy because after that, maybe like a month later is when I found out I was pregnant. And today is the day that I found out I was pregnant. Last year it was February 17th, and I still remember that day. I think I was working. Yeah, I was working that day, and life was just, living life. And I even have some Snapchat memories that I'll show you guys. But yeah, so I remember going to my sister-in-law's house, my sister-in-law, my brother's house, and we were just like having fun, doing karaoke. And at this time, like, I really didn't have any like symptoms other than I hadn't started my period yet, I was late, I think like 2 or 3 days. So that was like pretty normal sometimes for me. Like some months I would like be like 2 days late. So I was like, oh well, I should be starting my period today, or it's probably gonna start tomorrow morning. So I didn't think really anything of it. I didn't feel like different or anything like that. So anyways, after that, we were there, and I told my mom, I was like, Mom, like, I haven't started my period, and like, I don't know. My mom's like, this has happened to you before. And my mom didn't want to get her hopes, high either, because she's been wanting me to have a baby as well. So we didn't really want to get our hopes high. My mom's like, you're probably gonna start like tomorrow or tonight. So I was like, yeah, you're right, like whatever. So then we were there at my brother's and sister-in-law's house, and then I was like, okay, well, it's getting late, let's go home. And at the time I was living by myself, but yeah, I would sleep over at my mom's sometimes because I was kind of lonely sometimes at home. So I'd always be at my mom's house. And anyways, talking too much. Just like get to the point. So we got in the car. I remember this so like it was yesterday. We got in the car, and then my mom's like, I gotta tell you something. And I'm like, what? And she's like, well, I was on the phone like a couple of days ago with your godmother, and she said that she had this dream. She had this dream that somebody was pregnant, and she saw the baby. Like in her dream, she was like, she had the baby in front of her, and she said it was a white complected baby, And my godmother asked my mom, like, who's dating somebody that's white? And my mom's like, well, Selena is. And my mom's like, but no, like, that can't be possible. Like, Selena's not pregnant. And my aunt's like, I don't know, I had this dream that, like, there was a baby, somebody was pregnant, somebody had a baby, and it was a white complected baby. And she's like, and it was a girl, because I was about to change her, I was about to change the baby's diaper. And she said that when she changed, when she was pulling the diaper back, that it was a girl. So my mom told me that story, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, Mom, I have to take this test now. Like, I have to know for sure. Like, I haven't started my period. And now that you told me this, like, crazy story of my godmother's dream, like, I have to take this test. So that's what I did. I was like, I'm going right now. I was like, I want to go buy a pregnancy test. And my mom's like, no. Like, okay, go buy the pregnancy test, but let's wait a couple of days, wait till Saturday. I think it was like Wednesday night. And she's like, wait till Saturday, she's like, we can go by the test, but, we'll wait, because you're probably going to get your period, tomorrow. So I was like, okay, it sounds like a plan. So then I texted Cameron, and I was like, hey, my mom and I are going to go buy a pregnancy test, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to go buy it so I can have it on me. So if I don't start my period in the next couple days, I'll take the test. And I told Cameron about the dream, and he's just like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Like, no, like, you probably are pregnant. And I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. So then I got the test, and then we got to my mom's house, and I don't know, there was just, I just couldn't stop thinking about that dream. I was like, I don't know, I just had this feeling after that. And I told Cameron, I was like, can I take the test? Like, will you be mad at me if you're not here and, like, I take this test without you? And I told him, I was like, I just can't stop thinking about it. Like, I can't stop thinking about it now that my mom told me about that dream. Like, I just want to know. I just want to know and get it over with, because I was expecting it to say negative. I was expecting it to, just be negative. So he was like, yeah, go ahead, if you really want to take the test tonight, go ahead and do it. So I got the test. I bought the digital one, I think the first response. And I told my mom, I was like, oh, like, I'm conflicted. Like, I want to take it, but then I don't, because I don't want to waste, this pregnancy test if it's too early or, whatever, and it says negative. Like, and my mom's like, well, I have a cheap one, like a Dollar Tree pregnancy test that you can take first, and, that way you don't waste this one. So I was like, okay, sounds like a plan. So then I got the, Dollar Tree test, the pregnancy test. And I went ahead and I peed, and I did everything I needed to do for the test. And then I look at it, and there was just one line, and I was like, oh, well, it's negative. Like, I already knew it was gonna be negative, like, whatever, so I was about to throw it in the trash. I was like, it's negative. But then I looked at it again, and I was like, like, it looks, there's a little tiny line, but I was like, maybe I'm just saying things, maybe it's just all in my head. So I was like, no, like, I'm gonna throw it away, it's negative. But then, like, something just kept telling me, like, no, girl, look at that pregnancy test again. So I looked at it again, and it was a little bit more darker, and I was like, is this test playing a trick on me, or what's going on? Like, I was so confused. And I was like, I texted Cameron, and I was like, babe. He's like, what? And I'm like, I need to take, like, I needed to take another test. I was like, you know what? I'm taking the digital one because I want to know, like, pregnant, not pregnant. Like, though it has words on it, it's gonna tell you straight to the point, no lines, and this one is more faded and this one's light. And I was like, no, I don't want to play those games. We're gonna go ahead and just, pregnant, not pregnant. So I ended up taking the digital one, and it was taking forever. And I have I have a recording actually that I'll insert right here after this clip. And yeah, like it was just the craziest thing. Okay, so that one came out like that, and we shall see this one. Oh my god. So that was, I just automatically got my camera and I started recording after the first test that I took. And then I just started recording and I was like waiting. When it said pregnant, you could hear me gasp like, wait, what? And that's when it felt real, because it said pregnant, you know? But let me show you guys the Snapchats that I have of my memories. So this was that night right here. This is my niece. We're doing karaoke. And we're just like doing karaoke and stuff that night. And I know we're still doing karaoke. And this is the picture. I wish I could like freeze it, but I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's the pregnancy test that came out very light. Like you can barely see it, you know, it's clearly one line only. So then I took another picture after that, and then it was a little bit darker. You can see a little bit there, but still unsure. And those are the only pictures that I got off of Snapchat. But yeah, it was just so crazy to me. Like, I don't know, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful. Thank you, Cameron, for being the best dad, for being the best partner, for being there for me. I'm gonna cry again. Thank you so much, because he was amazing while I was pregnant. He took care of me very well, and I just couldn't ask for anybody else. I'm so glad that it was with you, and I'm so glad that we have this life together. It might not be perfect, it may not be what everyone else, you know, thinks, but I love our relationship. I love our life together, and thank you just so much for everything that you've done for me.
Here's the precious little baby. Today mommy found out that she was pregnant with you. Yeah. Today, a year ago, mommy found out she was pregnant with the cutest baby in the world. The cutest baby in the world.